Hi, I'm Yuho Chang. Today I'm gonna present the presentation in Pechakucha style. First, I'll slightly introduce social media. Then I'll explain how it changed digital journalism. And without further ado, let's get started. Social media began through a variety of online platforms for users to share their interests and connect with others who share similar interests. And each platform has its own unique interface. But they are all similar in being a public online space for users to connect and stay in touch. After the invention of blogging, social media began to explode in popularity. YouTube came out in 2005, creating an entirely new way for people to communicate and share with each other across great distance. By 2006, Facebook and Twitter both became available to users throughout the world. These sites remain some of the most popular social networks on the internet. The world's most popular social networking sites certainly have changed over the years, and they undoubtedly continue to change as time moves forward. One social network will die, popular ones will stick around as they're forced to evolve, and brand new ones will appear. However, Facebook dominates the long-term occupation of the most used social media until now. And there are top three people most use social media I would like to introduce. First, Facebook. Facebook was designed for college students and its primary users are still students. The basic function profile in Facebook includes a place for a profile picture and a wall, a place where friends can publicly post comment for you, and a space for uploading photos and videos. And it regularly updated information about your friends. Next, YouTube. YouTube is the world's largest video sharing social network, the second largest search engine, and one of the top three websites worldwide. YouTube allowed users to upload, view, rate, share, add to favorite, report comments on videos, and subscribe to other users. It offers a wide variety of user-generated and corporate media videos. Third, WhatsApp. Uses WhatsApp uses the internet to send message, image, audio, or video. The service is very similar to text messaging service. However, because WhatsApp uses the internet to send message, the cost of using WhatsApp is less than texting. It is popular with teenagers because of features like group chatting, voice message, and location sharing. Current situation of social media is perspective. Social media keep on growing. 72% of all internet users are now active on social media, with many spending more than 2 hours a day on social networking sites. Social media changed the way individual and large organizations communicate, and for now, social media is a must-have tool for business. The way technology the way technology is growing, it is obvious that more and more people are going to feel its benefit, such as connectivity, education, helping, and information updating. However, on the other hand, with the growth of technology, many problems came out. The most common issue may be cyberbullying, hacking, and the addiction to social media. Next, let's cut to the point. How did social media impact on journalism? Past forms of information sharing had always had some delay between the time an event happened and the time the information was presented to the consumer. With the introduction of social media, consumer can receive news article on their smartphone about as fast as author can write it. But with the introduction of internet and social media, citizens can share information among themselves more easily, which has led to a decline in consumption of traditional news media. Daily newspaper used to have a authority of breaking news and revealing story. However, with the younger age consumer and the desire for rapid news and data, traditional journalism is now losing its lead. Nowadays, journalism formed into a type of writing that anyone can create. Anyone can be a journalist. The simplest forms of it, for example, Twitter, can be sent out in less than 1 second and only include 140 characters. Journalism have moved from its organized and old format of newspaper to a new format that anyone can easily create. A survey revealed most people don't trust the mainstream media and are even more suspicious of social media. The study of digital journalism found high distrust about news and comment, with 33% consumers saying they can rely on the news can be true. Fake news could be the worst thing that has happened to digital journalism in a long while. With the impact of social media, journalism is now facing changes, and one of the big changes for journalism is using social media as a tool. And there was an increase in the number of journalists that say that they post content to the social media platform daily. As journalists create an increasing amount of argumenting content for social media, many publish a lot of engaging, cool, short-form social media content. Mainstream mainstream media is using social media as a tool to market and distribute their information. This allows journalists to not only listen to what people all over the world are saying about a particular subject. How journalists gather and report the news has changed, and collecting news through social media is now an efficient way for journalists. Social media has also changed the way journalists and news centers distribute their news. Media has really impacted how news gets spread around lately, and they do it faster than what newspaper and television program can do. The thing is, once the news posts on social media, news can be shared by readers among their networks or friends. Social media is transforming the way journalists break news. News stories around the world are now breaking first on the platform like Twitter or Facebook, and news programs feature videos that have already gone rapidly on YouTube, and this makes breaking news no longer a privilege for TV stations. Today, much of the news have become conversation, and journalists are being required to do as much listening to the comment as they broadcast today. People use social media as a platform to voice their opinion, whether through the use of citizen journalism or by commenting on news articles or sharing them with their own opinions and thoughts. Social media is now driving traffic to news websites. Most news corporations have websites that include comment sections and links to their social media accounts, and they can post news by updating their homepage on social media. As it continues to dominate the journalism industry, we can expect to see this become even more common. News companies can now use live videos. The use of Facebook Live is changing the relationship between the journalist and the viewer because there is no editing. However, if a journalist uses Facebook Live for their audience while reporting on bombing shocking image could shock people. Facebook should have an editing role and not only be just a platform. The number of people getting their news from social media is increasing. All media as we know it today will become social. As social media become more integrated with other platforms in the future, social media will continue to grow and progress as its own form, with new and interesting ways that news can be spread. This is the end of our presentation. Thanks for listening.